Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday Live. This is Dr. Shelley. I'm so happy to see you here in the group. We'll wait for a few minutes for people to show up, to come on. And so today we're talking about the bonuses that you're going to be receiving after the 5-day workshop. So that will be on April 10th through the 13th. They're also free. So let's talk about the workshop. First of all, I'll introduce myself. I'm Dr. Shelley Nash, and I am an elite level mindset coach. I help high achieving women to really unlock their genius and go for 10xing their income. I see a little straggler of hair. It's funny. Anyway, so help you to go for 10xing your income. Now, in order to 10x your income, you have to 10x yourself. You have to shift yourself. And so a lot of what I do is the mindset coaching, because success is 95% mindset and only 5% strategy. So we work a lot on you in order to get you to the place where you can 10x your income. So it's not just about earning more income, even though that's what most people want. So the 5-day workshop is entitled Mindset Mastery to Riches, which is exactly what I just described. You have to master your mindset in order to have riches in all areas of your life. And then you're going to be really unlocking your personal genius in order to 10x your income or do whatever it is that you want in life. So I'm so excited that you're here. I want to remind you, there's going to be posts all over the place for you to sign up for the workshop. If you're watching on Instagram, post this call. You can follow the link in my bio, and we'll be happy to invite you into the workshop, which starts next Monday, April 5th through the 9th, in this Facebook group, Living Powerfully Community, with myself. And now I want to also just let you know that I have 2 team members that will be joining us for the workshop, and that will be joining myself. And one of them is Rondell Dines, who is here with us today. The other one is Allison Crotty, who is also going to be assisting me in the workshop and reaching out to you, sending you messages. So be nice to them. They're just trying to help you make sure you get your workbook, make sure you get all your questions answered, because I won't be able to handle everybody myself. And then they'll feed you into me when the time is right if you want to have a chat with me. So that's kind of the plan for the week next week. We are then 6 days until the workshop starts. And today I wanted to talk to you about the bonus session. So we do all Monday through Friday next week, we are going through Mindset Mastery to Riches. And I told you about those in the last video from last Tuesday. You can go back in the guides tab and see that and really see what Mindset Mastery to Riches is going to be about. Then we shift, and I give you 4 bonus days of extra things that you will also need in order to make this shift in your mindset, in yourself, in order to get to the goals and dreams that you want to achieve in your life. So that's what we're talking about today. I think I've caught everybody up with what we're doing. So I just wanted to cover a few of those things with you. And first of all, on Saturday, and this is subject to a little bit of a change because I haven't nailed down exactly the dates when I'm doing what, but I'll just tell you what my plan is right now, and it's subject to change. And you will see the schedule pop up in the top of our group. There'll be a post of the schedule starting Friday. So of next week, it's for the bonuses. So we'll start off doing a Q&A, which is really for you to ask all the questions that you want to ask from the previous week, anything that you have on your mind. So any questions that you asked during the 5-day workshop, we'll collect those and then I'll answer those even if you're not able to be on with us on Saturday for the Q&A. And then I'm going to also give you a review of the entire program that we've talked about in the 5 days. So a short, quick review of our entire 5-day workshop plus your Q&As. So we'll do that on Saturday. We're also going to, over the weekend, have a testimonial from a client of mine who I worked with last year. She had amazing successes in working with me. She went from making very little money. I don't want to reveal too much of her story, but making very little money and then not even really knowing what she wanted to do. But during the process of working with me, she set a goal. And then she had to increase her goal because she realized her goal wasn't big enough at that for her. And so she made another goal. And then she ended up starting 2 new businesses that she wasn't even planning on doing because she got so excited and connected to who she is and how she could increase her income, increase the amount that she was doing. She hired staff. She just saw more possibility as we went along with the coaching. So this is what can happen for you too. And then she had, one day she came to coaching and she's like, oh, I found my father and I haven't seen him for 29 years. And we were like, what? So she'll tell the whole story about that. She's also creating a foundation for young adults to really help make their dreams come true as well. So from basically not making very much money to now having 6 months of savings for herself and continuing to grow her businesses. It's a great story. So we'll talk to her. We also have 3 bonus sessions, which are more like teaching sessions from me, but you'll also do a little bit of exercises, like we're doing the art of visualization. So we might actually do a visualization practice during that. And really, it's really to get you into mental picturing, because we know that we think in pictures. And when we create something, we in our mind always create a picture first. So if you're trying to create something that you're going for, a goal, something you're striving for, it's really good to have that picture in your mind of what you're going for, because in your mind, that's what starts magnetizing that to you, getting you in this vibration of going for your goal. So we're going to talk about the importance of visualization and a little bit of how to do it. And then we're also going to be talking about self-mastery to riches. Is the name that I call my program for women. That's a year-long program for women. And mindset mastery to riches, which we're talking about during the 5-day workshop, is a piece of the whole self-mastery to riches program. So I'll go into more depth on what do you need to do in order to shift yourself, to get yourself into this new place, to attract exactly what you want in your life, to reach the goals that you want to go to. So I call it self-mastery to riches. It's really, you have to master yourself and take charge, take control of yourself, and understand yourself. Have a lot of knowledge about what's going on so that when you do get hung up, when you get stuck, you can actually shift yourself. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for many, many years. As a chiropractor, people would come to me for fixing them. And it was so frustrating to me. I just wanted to teach them how to fix themselves. And now I have the tools to help people actually fix themselves. You have to learn those tools. You have to understand them. You have to practice them and put them into practice. We all, if you're striving and growing for advancement in your life, we're all needing support with that. Nobody can do it on our own. We have to have accountability, support, coaching to get to our next level. It's just how it works. So that if you want to grow, you've got to invest in yourself, in improving yourself, in learning some things that maybe you don't know right now, but some things that are going to really help you to make the shift. and what happens is that you start shifting little by little by little, but it actually goes exponentially through the time that you're coaching with me, through the time that you're continuing to grow and coach. The more awareness you have, the faster your growth actually will happen. And you have to get yourself used to this process of going basically out of your comfort zone, basically through fear. And the more you practice going outside of your comfort zone, the more you practice getting out and keeping doing, the easier it gets, and the less you will let fear stop you anymore. So then that leads right into, we're going to talk about decision, the power of decision, and the power of decision in your life. So Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book Think and Grow Rich, we study a lot of Napoleon Hill because my mentor uses Hill's book Think and Grow Rich every single day in his own personal study. So Napoleon Hill wrote this book back in the early 1920s. It was published in 1938, I believe, but he was writing it for 20 years before it got published. And what he was doing during that time was interviewing the wealthiest people in the world at that time. So Andrew Carnegie commissioned Napoleon Hill to write this book. And Andrew Carnegie at that time was the wealthiest person in the world. And so he introduced him to all these wealthy people around the world, like Henry Ford, like Thomas Edison. And so Napoleon Hill interviewed these people, and what he discovered is that the wealthiest people in the world make decisions quickly and they rarely change their mind. And my philosophy around how they can make decisions quickly is because they know who they are, they know where they're going, they know what they want. And so when something comes to them that's like that they need to make a decision about, they can easily say it fits or it doesn't fit. Yes or no, quickly. So the faster you can learn how to make decisions, the less you're going to be in indecision, procrastination, waiting, holding back. Think of all the time you have, and myself included, have wasted by not making a decision, by procrastination, by indecision, by trying to ask other people's opinion of what do they think you should do. It's all just a waste of time. When you can make a decision in a split second, you have cleared up your plate. You have all this extra time, and it's not really extra time. We all have the same amount of time, and it's how we use it which determines how effective we are in the world. So we're going to talk about decision, and so shared with you a little bit about why it's so important. And then there's committed decision, like making a committed decision. Like a committed decision is burning all the bridges, going for it, not allowing yourself to stop. You have to keep going forward. You jump off ledge, you can't, you got to go, you got to adapt. So maybe you've done something like that before, but you have to continually make these committed decisions to move forward and not allow yourself to go backwards. So we'll talk more about that during a whole day about decision. And another piece about decision is that most of us are programmed to want to know how things are going to turn out. And when you make a decision that you know is right for you, you have to leap without knowing exactly how to do it. You think you need to know how to do it, but even if you think you know how you're going to do it, it's going to turn out differently. Things will change along the way. So once you take that leap off the ledge, then the path is shown to you. Then you get different information. You get inspired ideas. You change the route of where you're going to go on the way to your goal. So committed decision is absolutely necessary to change your life. And then we're going to do a closed Zoom meeting towards the end of the sessions on Tuesday to really allow you to come into that closed meeting session and really ask any deeper questions that you have. We can get in a conversation, a live conversation in Zoom. Of course, everybody's been on Zoom this year. If you haven't, I don't know where you've been. Zoom was pretty unknown before COVID, and now everybody knows about Zoom or other meeting type rooms, but we'll go in and have a conversation. You'll be able to ask your questions. We might have some more testimonials in the closed room session. So that is the whole extra bonuses that will last for about 4 days after you do your 5-day workshop, Mindset Mastery to Riches. So are there any questions that anyone has right now? I'm talked really fast. So whether you're watching this in the live or in the replay, definitely put your questions below. I'll see them for sure, and I'll pop in and answer those for you. I'm super excited. I was thinking this morning that, how you get ready for guests to come visit you or people to come and visit. Well, maybe we're not doing it so much with COVID, but you get the house ready. You get ready for visitors. I feel like I'm getting ready for you guys. I'm getting ready to host you guys for 9 days in this group. And there's a certain amount of excitement about that. Also, with that, I posted yesterday, in case you didn't see, we're running a contest from today through Sunday for anyone that's in this group to invite 3 of their friends who they would like to introduce to the Living Powerfully community, and who would like to go through this workshop with, and invite them in and let my team know about who you've invited. So either Rondell Dines or Allison Crowdy, and let them know who you invited. And then we'll put you in a drawing, and we're going to draw for a $50 Amazon gift card for one of the people that did the inviting. So it's invite 3 people, let my team know, and then we put you in a drawing. We'll draw on Sunday for the $50 Amazon gift card. But more importantly, think about, I said you need accountability support and coaching along the way to get to your goal. Think about who could be your accountability buddy. Who do you want to go through this with? Because if you have somebody that that's going through this with you, you are more likely to show up. You're more likely to, I want to say, do your homework. Stay up with it. Watch the replays. So speaking of replays, we will have replays every day in the group at 6 p.m. The last of the watch parties are going away, but we can use them for this event. And our regular time for Mindset Mastery to Riches will be 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think I might have said Mountain Standard Time, but it's 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the workshop, all the way through the bonuses and the regular workshop. And then for the replay, it will be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you can calculate for yourself. We'll do a watch party in here. You can watch it with other people, and so that will be really exciting as well. And there will be replays in the guides tab up until through Tuesday, and then they will be taken down. So make sure if you're watching the replays, you get your replay watching in by Tuesday or by Wednesday morning. We'll take them down on Wednesday morning, and you can watch them in there. You're going to be getting them through your emails after you sign up too. So there's a number of ways to watch the replay. So no excuses. Either watch us live or watch the replay. If you are signed up already, great, awesome, excited to see you. If you're not signed up already, we'll put a link here in the chat, and you'll find links everywhere throughout the community. Really excited to have you on, really excited to get you going into mastering your mindset, really understanding what it is, and allowing you to set a goal, for where you want to go for the rest of the year, and let's get you to that goal. So I think that's all we have. No more questions in the chat. So good to see you. So what's happening? So you're going to notice that there's a lot of posts this week about this event. Definitely feel free to invite people. And also, Rondell, if you could put the link for the registration, as well as the link for the Living Powerfully community, because I'd love for you to invite people to the community with the link so that they come in through the questions so that they can get the free email sent to them about overcoming self-sabotage. And if you haven't, for some reason, received that free PDF around overcoming self-sabotage, definitely put that in the chat, and we can get that out to you. So with that, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be seeing you more in the group. And if you have any questions, feel free to message the team or myself. We're super excited, really, really excited to have you with us next week. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn a lot. And by the end of the 9 days, you are going to need a telescope to look back at how much you've learned, how much you've grown. And also, you'll be able to look forward in a new way. You'll be able to see some new potential that maybe you couldn't see before. So I'm so happy to have you here, and invite other people to join us. This is a free community with lots of great mindset information. So excited to have your friends with us as well. So I think we got all the links in there. Thank you so much. And I'll say goodbye. Have a great Tuesday, and have a great week. I'll definitely be back in here, so I don't really want to say goodbye for the week. You'll be hearing from me. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.